is Captain Louis broadcasting live right here in the Philippines. Welcome, everyone. For the beginning part of this, welcome for the new people. If you're a first time listener and you were invited by your friend or a family member to check out Crowd1, guys, welcome, warm welcome to you all. I'm co hosting Mr. Eddie Knoop out of Netherlands. All right, guys. Right now we have about 106 people right now listening from all over the world. Let's check out some people who are where you're listening from on the chat box, guys. You could put the country where you're from, and let's see where you are listening from. Okay, I'm here in the Philippines. Let's check it out. Who else is out there in the Philippines? Okay, all right. On the chat box, please tell us your name and where you're from. Okay, guys. Let's check it out. All right, the chat box. All right. Okay, we have Italy, New Zealand, all right, Philippines, South Africa, from Jordan, all right, UKGB, Florida, okay, Saudi Arabia, Hong Kong, Ghana, Australia, Christchurch, New Zealand, okay, we have India, Taiwan, all right, wow, from Philippines, okay, it's raining Philippines right now. So guys, welcome everyone, all right. From Tanzania, Astel Muyuwanga. Germany, Miss Tinga, right here. Okay, we have Mosi from the Philippines, Amida from Philippines. All right, I can't keep up with these words coming out of the chat box. It's awesome. We have Helen Naris from Sweden, Yovi Canejo from Philippines. All right, Kenya, Mark Kimati, Alsoyus Lopez from Oman. Some of these Filipinos are from different countries also. Amazing, you know. Did you know Philippines is the number one exporter of people around the world, okay? Guys, so we're really lucky to have a presentation like this that is being conducted everywhere, all over the world. Okay, so let's move on with our presentation right here. Move up, okay, guys. Stop stopping on that stairways, okay. All right, Cape Town, Janine right here. Orly Kamrimpong from Jeddah, Pinoy also, Canada, Miss Helen Matthews, Philippine, Hong Kong. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's why we move on. We're moving on and changing the world the way as we see it. With all this crisis that's going on, let's make a move out of this company called Crowd1, guys. So with that, without further ado, let's rock and roll on this company. I've joined Crowd1 in September of 2019. So right now I'm about over a year and a half. Okay, guys, that was before pandemic, and little did I know that I wasn't doing webinars because I told the top guy from Crowd1, he told me, Captain Louis, you gotta do your webinar. No, 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 no. In the Philippines, we like to see face to face. We like to eat. Okay, so this is the way we do business in the Philippines when it comes to network marketing. Food is the priority. Okay, we have to have food in the meetings. Okay, guys. So basically, that's what I did from September all the way to 2000. March. Then the world changed, guys. Luckily, within that year or 6 months that I was doing Crowd1 on the first 6 months, I was doing my razzle dazzle in the islands of the Philippines. Came from the U.S. way back in 1981 when I left the Philippines. Stayed in the U.S. for 35 years. Traveled about 20 countries around the world, and then went to Germany, stayed there for like 2 months, and then left the United States in 2016, settled in Hong Kong for 2 years, and then retired back to take care of my mom and my dad. Unfortunately, it was more like my dad because he was already in a wheelchair and he passed away in 2019. So, guys, I don't know about you, but 2019 prior to Crowd1 was one of my worst years. I lost business, I lost my father, I lost one of my best dog that is like my child. And so for me, I says, what else is happening right here? I did not join Crowd1 right away, okay, because I was doing another program. And so for you guys who have some friends of yours or family or whatever that didn't join yet, it doesn't mean never, okay, guys, because for the whole month, I rejected my upline. I said, no, I'm doing something. But anyway, I said, here's my 3,000 pesos or here's my $50. That's all I have. And you cover the rest of it. And lo and behold, long story longer, she put me in the system without me I mean, not doing anything. And then a month later on, or a few weeks later down that September route, I saw some volume in my account, and then my business wasn't doing well on my other company. Then I realized how these guys are so happy. What's going on with this new company, Crowd1? So I checked it out. Lucky for us in the Philippines, the first regional office was open in Rockwell. Rockwell is one of the most, if not the most expensive location. It's like the Gangnam. It's like the Beverly Hills. It's like the top locations, like Amsterdam. So anyway, Crowd1 opened their first office. Guess what? That was in September. However, I was not join. I did not join yet. I missed the opening. But anyway, I said, let me check out this company. Because I do, whenever I do something, I always check out, because my experience of 25 years, I don't want to make the same mistake of not checking out the company and then something happened, right? So I did, and I found some executive over there, Mr. Jan Frosny. I knew him from my other company way back in the United States, and I go, "Oh, Mr. Jan Frosny is here. He is already retired, went out of retirement." So anyway, I did my diligence, guys. I have to check out this company, and little did I know, Crowd1 was already formulated and had our office. The first logistic office was already in Dubai, but it was not a showroom. It is only for logistics. It's for paperwork, marketing stuff right there. So anyway, we were able to get our paperwork way back in July of 2016. So 3 years in the making. Prior to 3 years, it's probably in the brain of Mr. Eric Werner. Mr. Jonas Eric Werner is probably thinking about this for several years. And finally, guys, we got the paper, 2016, and then open it to the public in January of 2019. Guys, at that point, you don't want to even be in the system, because there was nothing going on, according to some people. So some people will say, I should have been in Crowd1 way back in January of 2019. No, you might not want to be there. I joined in September. It wasn't still happening until now, 2 years and a half later, guys. We have reached the threshold of 30 million, and moving forward, we are now the fastest growing. We are the biggest company right now as far as members go, and did it in less than 3 years, guys. So we are now 3 years moving on to, I mean, we have went through 2 years, now on our third year with Crowd1. Guys, in my world of network marketing, what I've done, I've also found out that in every single company that had done their business, the first year, 90% will fail. So that means 10% will be stayed, okay? And there's thousands of companies that of network marketing are coming on board. The second year, the remaining 10% will lose again 90%. Guys, we went through that already, okay? Of course, there's going to be hiccups, it's just like normal to any company, especially with this magnitude, guys. But the biggest thing that I understand about Crowd1, they did not open just like that. They prepared this, even with the biggest preparation of 3 years. Hey, at 1 million after just less than a year, that's already amazing. Most company will not make it. Why? I've been with some companies, they have great products, great leadership, but failed. Why? Because the system was not up to par. So guess what? With Crowd1 having preparing it for 3 years, guys, it's now the second year, and of course now going the third year. This is what we're talking about when a company was able to survive those first 2 years. Now going on the third year, you're very lucky if you are just looking at it today, because now Crowd1 have developed so much things in here. I mean, we're talking webinars, we're talking videos, we're talking products now in the company, and that is what's all about. So it is still on the growing stage. We are still on the opening of this company. We are still on the pioneering stage. So going on board right now, I know some people will say, well, there's already 30 million company. Are we late? No, you're not, because the program it is programmed to hit 100 million by the end of this year. The cool thing about this, when you join today, and even if you just join today at 30 million, the remaining 70 million will be under you. That is how the system is working. The Crowd1 business allows you to have that benefit of joining today, and then the remaining people will be under you. It doesn't mean that you're going to make a lot of money, even if they put those remaining 70 million. we still need to go to work. I know sometimes I see those things, those videos online, especially on YouTube. Oh, you join Crowd1, you're going to make a lot of money even if you don't invite. I said, no, please don't say that because you still have to go to work. This is called networking. Crowd1 was able to put together the system, and the main goal in the beginning is to grab people. Guess what? Isn't that what network marketing is all about? That's the old style. That is the old industry where, you know, the grandfathers way back in 50 years ago, the Amways, the Herbalife, the Forever Living guys, that was the name of the game, word of mouth. Instead of paying Michael Jordan, instead of paying the top actors and actresses in Hollywood, and then advertise for a company, we, as the old style, we're not doing that. We're paying you to bring the people in. However, we're stepping it a little bit higher in Crowd1. Why? Because this company, guys, is 100% mobile. It's totally different because we don't have a tangible product. But because of we don't have tangible products, sometimes there's also the flip side of people thinking it doesn't have a tangible product. It might be something that is not real or legal. See, that's why we in the beginning, guys, it was not that easy to introduce Crowd1. When you say what is your, when people ask you, is that network marketing? And you say yes. What is the product? You say education. We have games being built up. We have casinos being built up. Sometimes people will not absorb it. They will be cooking something in their mind. This is something different. It might not be something that I would really, I mean, because people are used to products, right? When it comes to network marketing, you're thinking supplements, you're thinking coffee, glutathione, and all this great stuff. But when you say education, they're looking at you like, are you crazy? We're gonna make money on this company with education. Guys, we went through that. I mean, top people went through that. And today, guys, in Crowd1, what really it's all about, it is a company of companies. We don't manufacture those games. We don't manufacture the casinos. We don't have, I mean, we're not doing gambling, okay? We are not doing all none of that stuff. And there will be side company that are doing that. Meaning the game we have is build your Crowd1. This is the beginning part. Build your Crowd1, and that's what we do the best. And if we do that, we're helping the company create this massive social media crowd, customer base, and all of this, guys. So when we're doing that, we will be rewarded by Crowd1. Now, how is Crowd1 gonna pay us? Remember Facebook, guys? We were the one who built Facebook. Did you know that? I was introducing Netflix. I was introducing a company called, for Wi-Fi services, but we never got paid. We made a monster company out of these companies. And today, guys, these are multi-billion company. Jeff Bezos, who owns Amazon. Alibaba, guess who owned that? Jack Ma. These are the richest people in the world today. And because of what? Because of digital divide or the technology. We're moving from analog. If we're talking analog, guys, the old TV, the black and whites, and the analog and the phones today are totally different. So this is the medium of how we are interacting with people. People are doing business with this phone and combining with the internet. Guys, now it's this monster companies are created. It's all about apps. Now, so when we do this, Crowd1 also, with all these people that are joining Crowd1, do you think it will attract company? Of course. Why do you think YouTube is becoming so popular? Why do you think Netflix is advertising on YouTube? There's a Filipino guy right now who's making millions in YouTube. His name is Mr. Tulfo. Why? Because he's putting videos there. People are subscribing, right? And when they subscribe, it creates what? It creates massive number of eyeballs looking at the video. And because of that, company will say, let's put an ad in this video or in this guy. So whenever someone is looking at Tulfo, guess what happened? Some of these companies now are hoping that you will see their advertising. So when they see their advertising, they're hoping that out of 1,000 people, they could get one customer out of that. Isn't that what they do? what do you think companies are looking for when they put the ads, just like they do on television? They're looking for customers. So in the case of Crowd1, when we create this massive number of people, if you own a company, let's say a gasoline station, I mean a gas company, or maybe a communication company, let's say a Wi-Fi service, and in this case, let's say travel. If I own the company, I don't have to do much of that advertising. What I'll do, I'll just put my application with Crowd1 and hoping Crowd1 will accept my company. Why? Because at the end of this year, if we hit, when we hit the 100 million, guys, think about that for a second. There will be 100 million or double that. There's two eyeballs looking at my company, and all of us who are in Crowd1 will definitely be loyal to the companies that are joining Crowd1. Why? Why would I want to book my hotel on Trivago or on hotels.com if I know my team and I will do have a discount on Life Trends, which is a travel aid. It's like having your own travel agency for the price of 109 euro. That's the starting point, guys. So why would I not promote my company when the rest of my team are, if they do that, I get paid also. So the name of the game right now in Crowd1 is to build the biggest army in your team, to take care of your army, to be excited about Crowd1 and help the company grow it to the maximum effect. So someday, we don't know if Netflix will join. Awesome. If they don't join, there'll be another company just like Netflix. They will have a competition going on. Why? Because all the members of Crowd1 definitely will join and subscribe for the monthly subscription. And you and I, if you only get €1 out of that, if you have 10,000 people in Crowd1, you get €1 out of those people that uses our services. Do the math, it's going to be massive. Right now is the build-up, guys. This is the perfect time of the perfect storm coming out in the next year to come. And this is what it's all about. So right now, before I even introduce more about anything else, and I will introduce the top, one of the top people in Crowd1, this is my mentor. Let me play a video, guys. This video, I don't know if you've seen it. I just stumbled upon it yesterday. And man, you could probably cry on it because you will understand some of the things we go through. When we do Crowd1 business, even our own family, they'll probably say, what is that? I don't know. You've been doing this network marketing. You really don't have much to show for. We have to go through the rejection. When you accept rejection in this business or in life, and it's part of life, guys, then it's much easy to go to that transition. It's be easy. You become a bulletproof. It doesn't matter because you don't take it personal. Your rejection in this business, you just go through it like you're a flight attendant. Do you want more coffee, sir? No. Then you just don't become it, you don't make it personal. And then you keep move on, and someone like Mr. Eddie, okay, like Miss Nora from the Philippines, like me, like all of those leaders, someone will get on board, and now you also become your own captain of your boat. Everyone is going through this pandemic. The wind is blowing the same way to all of us, but you need to set your sail. Maybe you have to, you have to do this on your boat more. Okay, guys. So it is what makes you different from what's happening today in this crisis. Go above and beyond of what's happening. Pay attention to this because the world is switching from the biggest shift of wealth from the cryptocurrency. Just by knowing cryptocurrency, you're already way ahead of the 95% who are still clueless about the biggest shift of wealth. Guys, did you know that this phone, you know what happened to the post office, right? This baby right here decimated that business or public, whatever services. Who else is using this, the post office? Hardly none. This product also will definitely, what's going to happen to the banking system? It will do the same thing what it did to the post office. Guess what, guys? In today's lives of that we go through, the poor people will get poorer because they lost their jobs, and then the middle class will become poor because they lost businesses, small mom and pops businesses. The rich people are going to get richer. Why? Because they're going to have a chance to buy things. If you don't have any more food to put on the table, you're going to sell your land, you're going to sell your car. And guess who's taking advantage of that? People who are paying attention to the biggest shift, and rich people are going to get more money. So there's what's going to happen. This is what's going to happen, guys. Remember in life, if there's recession, there will be progression. It's always like if there's Ebola, if there's all of these dreadful viruses that went through our lives, in our stories, we're still here. We're still over 7 billion people. And out of the 7 billion people, there will be an idea that will come. There's a saying by Ralph Waldo, okay? No power in this planet will stop an idea when its time has come. No power in this planet can stop an idea when its time has come. Just like Bitcoin, it was rejected, it was illegal from most countries. Okay, guys, today that Bitcoin went from what, $4,000 or $10,000, jumped to $30,000, and that's crazy, guys. It was only $1. It was only $5 in 2011. 2014, it was $200. Somebody told me, "Oh, that is illegal. It's not gonna work. It's nobody owns Bitcoin. Nobody owns these things. It's not, no one is managing Bitcoin." And I believe them. Sometimes you do, or not only you don't believe them, even though the opportunity was there, you did not have the money to buy the Bitcoin when it was $200, or when it was $100. Today, guys, it's well over $20,000 or 1 million pesos. If I only bought that, if this was a Bitcoin, guys, if this was Bitcoin, let me ask you some question. If this coin, by the way, this is a deodorant, okay? If this was a Bitcoin in 2014, it was $200. Or 2011, it was a dollar. If I would have bought one of these way back in 2011 or 2014, today this is what, 30 or $40,000, guys. Guess what? If I sell this today at 40,000 and I got this for $1, did I made money? Absolutely. But did it make me rich? No, it didn't make me rich because I only have one. If I would have bought 100 of this in 2014 when it was $200, today I might not be speaking to you. Why? I will be set for life. I would have probably $1 billion, guys. But it didn't happen. Same thing with Crowd1. The way we go to do this, if you bring two people and it becomes four, then 100, 1,000, now you have enough people building this massive freeway right now. When people are using our products and services, 2022, 2023, and you build it today, guys, it is like a toll gate. We just collect the toll. So whatever we do today, no matter how hard it is, it's part of the game. Don't give up. So I'm gonna play this video, guys. It's about 3 minutes. It will really rock your world for today and maybe for the rest of your lives. Why? Because this video is one of those popular guys. He's one of my favorite actors. Remember Rambo? Remember Rocky 1, 2, Rambo 2? Sylvester Stallone, who is now one of the speakers in one of those events that improves lives, guys. Did you know that Sylvester Stallone is now a speaker? So anyway, let's dig into this video and let's get started. Let's get excited about your life and my life, okay? So we have a big chance, guys, because this Crowd1 is just one of those idea that no power in this world could ever stop, okay? So let's share you this video, all right? Turn up your volume, okay? And let's rock and roll with it, all right? Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, all right. We are still, I'm still on, right? Do you guys can hear me? Okay.
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Can you still hear me? Okay. Oh wow. Wait a minute. My other okay, it's there. Or okay, I thought my system was out. I'm good, sir. Mr. Eddie. Am I good?
You
Can you
are
still now
really
you can you see the okay. Do you see it? Okay, the video. Okay, there we go. All right. I'm gonna put this on full screen and turn up your volume, guys. All right. Okay, now check this out. I've watched this 4 times today, and I did my presentation this morning. Some people even cried because I played it before the event and after the event. Sometimes it takes a few times to watch this and to sink in our lives today. Okay, so many disruptions. All right, here we go.
Is this from your father?
in the back.
It's unbelievable. Incredible. You're doing good. You're enjoying everything, right? Excuse me. How you doing? Glad you come by.
Can I talk with you?
Sure.
You do it outside? So you're going through with this?
Yeah, start.
Okay, guys, I just want to add something so you can understand what they're talking about. Sylvester Stallone at this point is going to fight, and it's now being addressed to the whole city. So now some people are laughing at him because he is older. His son is not happy about that. So he came to visit his son in his restaurant, and not to visit to say hello. He was there to tell his father how he feels, how he is so embarrassed and all of this. And because of that, this is now. So at least you understand where is it coming from, because this is just a clip of this video. So this guy, his own son, will tell him some not so nice thing about his own father. Let's go continue with this.
Start training tomorrow.
Hey, Rock, I made some connections. I could make some money on this, endorsements.
Absolutely, do that.
Thank you, Rock.
Sure.
Okay.
So you're nervous about the fight?
They're scared to death.
You don't look scared?
Well, you ain't supposed to.
Then you don't have to do it.
Yeah, well, I think I do.
You know, living with you, it hasn't been easy. People see me, but they think of you. Now with all this going on, this is gonna be worse than ever.
It don't have to be.
No, sure it does.
Why? You got a lot going on, kid.
Oh, what, my last name? That's the reason I got a decent job. That's the reason why people deal with me in the first place. Now I start to get a little ahead. I start to get a little something for myself, and this happens. Now I'm asking you as a favor not to go through with this, okay? This is only gonna end up bad for you, and it's gonna end up bad for me.
You think I'm hurting you?
Yeah, in a way you are.
It's the last thing I ever wanted to do.
I know that's not what you want to do, but that's just the way that it is. Don't you care what people think? Doesn't it bother you that people are making you out to be a joke and that I'm gonna be included in that? Do you think that's right? Do you?
You ain't gonna believe this. But you used to fit right here. I'd hold you up and say to your mother, this kid's gonna be the best kid in the world. This kid's gonna be somebody better than anybody ever knew. And you grew up good and wonderful. It was great just watching you every day. It was like a privilege. Then the time come for you to be your own man and take on the world, and you did. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done. Now, if you know what you're worth, now go out and get what you're worth. But you gotta be willing to take the hits and not pointing fingers saying you ain't where you wanna be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that ain't you. You're better than that. I'm always gonna love you no matter what. No matter what happens. You're my son, you're my blood. You're the best thing in my life. But until you start believing in yourself, you ain't gonna have a life. Don't forget to visit your mother.
Wow. All right, does that remind you when you bring Crowd1 or any business to someone of your own family and they rejected you, they feel embarrassed and they feel embarrassed about that, about what you're doing, guys? Isn't that how it goes? So, and then you blame it doesn't work for you. So, guys, I like the last part. It said, go ahead, we go visit your mother. I like that part. Great movie. I mean, great scene. that if we will think that we can make this happen, if you have no family members, especially in the Philippines where poverty is even on its lowest, the worst. Okay, guys, if you don't have that yet in your family who's making $10,000 or even have a better situation, you will be that person. You will change the cycle of that poverty. If no one have done it in the generations of your grandfather, it will continue the same way. So we need to be the difference to make it happen, guys. Okay, so with that said, my time is up. I will be introducing to you guys one of my mentor. Love this guy. You know, he's from Netherlands. He visited the Philippines. He's more Filipino sometimes. He will be wearing some Philippine t-shirt and all that. He's a fun guy to be with. But the biggest thing about this gentleman, matter of fact, he's a deacon. The biggest thing about this guy, he has a great heart, regardless, because people in this world today, this is what we need. It's not just about the money. Money is great, but when the mission starts to just dissipate on you and things, there's challenges, there's detours in your journey with Crowd1, guys, all we have to do is, hey, have patience, because in life there's no straight arrow. We need people like him to help each other. We need each other to build this company, because when we do this together, guys, and hit those marks, then life will be much better. So with that said, let me introduce to you one-star president, Mr. Eddie Knoop out of Netherlands. Take it away, sir. Good evening from the
Right, all
Philippines.
right. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Captain Louis, for this amazing introduction. And yeah, well, I was looking at that movie, and actually, I was looking back to last Saturday. And before we go to the presentation, and I promise you, we will be a very quick presentation. Um, I was looking back at last Saturday, and for those who are already part of our teams, last Saturday, I was also talking about this blame part that can be in your life. And maybe you are already a Crowd1 affiliate, a Crowd1 member. Maybe you're new on this webinar. Maybe you are new to this company and listening to this for the very first time. And maybe there is a lot of blame parts in your life as well. Hey, blame my upline, blame my downline, blame the company, blame this, blame that. Well, I gave a training about that last Saturday. And let me already introduce to you. Every Saturday, we have Super Saturday, and we do some massive training. So be sure to be in this box every Saturday, same time, same password. We do massive training about all these kind of issues, because we want to build your mind. We want to build your mindset. We want to help you to grow your mindset so you can grow in your business. Well, that being said, also welcome to our guests, people who are here for the first time. My name is Eddie. I'm a president, one-star in Crowd1. I joined Crowd1 May 2019. And as Captain Louis already said, back then there was almost nothing. There was no management, there was no CEO, there were no PowerPoints. We all had to do it ourselves. And yeah, it's really amazing, the journey we have had until now. And it has been an amazing journey. And I really love to travel this way with Crowd1, going forward to amazing new things. And amazing new things are coming up. And guys, we can just tell you that if you are here for the first time, you are at the right place at the right time. But there's only one thing you need to do, is to take a step. And what will your next step be? And probably if you are being sent here by one of your friends or whatever, or maybe you are here and you're already a member and you're struggling, maybe you are here with the feeling, hey, it's all foggy around me. There's a lot of fog around me and I don't know where to go. It's difficult. And then all those people, all those leaders, all those people around you who are successful in Crowd1, they say, hey, start running, run, run, run. And maybe you say, yeah, man, why should I run? There's a big fog. Maybe there's a cliff 3 steps in front of me. So I don't run. Well, this is why you should be at Super Saturday. So we are teaching you more about that on these Saturdays every week again. So that being said, I will share my screen with you guys, and let's go quickly through the PowerPoint. And first of all, welcome to this business presentation. We are Crowd1 independent affiliates. And in this way, we are connected to the company. We are no employees of the company. We are not part of the management of the company. We are all independent affiliates. And with Crowd1 and through these webinars, we want to learn you how to turn your mobile, your smartphone into an online business. So Crowd1 is unleashing opportunities. Well, the questions you will get answered is, what is Crowd1? And how does Crowd1 work? And for whom is Crowd1 intended? What are the products? And why should you do Crowd1? Then the big question, how do you start? And what do you start to do? Well, first of all, it's very important what Crowd1 is and what Crowd1 is not. And that's very important because we all want to bring out the same story of Crowd1 and not something we think Crowd1 is. So it's very simple. Crowd1 is selling an online product package, including free loyalty program. Compare it with the loyalty program of airliners. Crowd1 is not selling shares. Very important to know. Crowd1 is a social community platform. But Crowd1 is not a gambling, investment, lottery, cryptocurrency, or Forex company. Crowd1 is a social network connecting people to selected third-party companies across the world. But Crowd1 is not offering investments. Crowd1 is using Bitcoin and Ethereum as an alternative payment method. But Crowd1 is not a cryptocurrency company. Crowd1 is sharing rewards with our affiliate partners. But Crowd1 is not developing games. So actually, what is Crowd1? Well, it's very simple. Crowd1 can be compared with companies like Uber, Airbnb, Spotify, Agoda, and they all are apps. But they don't own cars, no bands, no music, no hotels. They are just an app. And being an app, you almost have no overhead costs. The company costs are on average about 20%. So what do these companies do with the other 80%? They spend it on advertisements. They spend it on advertisement at Google AdWords, Facebook AdWords, LinkedIn AdWords. So they spend a lot of money. 80% of the profit they spend on those advertisements. This means that 80% of their income goes to Silicon Valley. Well, in the same way, Crowd1 is an app. We don't own games. We don't own education. We don't own hotels. But we are delivering third-party products from third-party companies. We are just an app. So our overhead costs are also 20%. This means, what does Crowd1 do with the other 80%? It will be given back to the members because we are the middleman. It's not Google and Facebook and LinkedIn that are the middleman. No, you and me, we are the middleman. And actually, everybody loves it to talk about a product they like. If you like a product, you are telling other people about it. If you go to a good restaurant, you tell other people about it. Hey, you need to go to that restaurant. Are you getting paid? No, not at all. Well, here with Crowd1, you will see that by recommending products, you will get paid. So how does Crowd1 work? Well, you can already see it at the numbers. 30 million members in less than 2.5 years. So how does Crowd1 work? Crowd marketing. And together we are the crowd. You are part of the crowd. And if we market this company together, it's called crowd marketing. And together we make this company big. 30 million members. It took Facebook 4 years to get 10 million members. and Facebook is not paying you. So actually, we together, as Captain Louis said, we were building Facebook, but we didn't get paid for that. 10 million members in 4 years. Crowd1 is doing 30 million members in less than 2.5 years, and we get paid for it. So crowd marketing, we are not using traditional marketing ads and commercials in newspapers and television, but the crowd of people. Crowd1 is unleashing opportunities, and here is how you can get involved. Because who can be part of Crowd1? Well, it's very simple. Everyone. Do you need to be an entrepreneur to be part of Crowd1? No, you don't need to be an entrepreneur, but you can be an entrepreneur. It's possible. But there are different levels to be part of Crowd1, and everybody can choose their own level. Like the customer. You can just be a customer of Crowd1 and imagine Crowd1 as a shopping mall. And as a customer, you go through the front doors of the shopping mall, you go inside and you're going to use the products. You go into the various shops and you get amazing discounts. Keep that in mind. Discount. Everybody loves discount. So if you're here and you think, hey, I love traveling, I love games, I love whatever. You can just be a customer for free and you get these amazing discounts. No obligation. You can also be a member for free. You still get these discounts, so you use the products, but you can also refer the products and then you get a little bonus. But if you're here and you say, hey, I want to build an income, I want to build a future for my family, for my friends, for everybody I know, you can join as an entrepreneur. You use the product, you refer, and you build a team. So let's look more in detail. By being a customer, you will save money because of the deals that Crowd1 has made with the third-party companies. Then as a member, you start for free, and by recommending the product, you will receive sales bonus if you use the products yourself. And you will also be able to be part of the active user pool, but you must be using the products yourself. And there are some more advantages coming up. But if you say, hey, I want to be this entrepreneur, I want to build a team, I want to grow big, I want to be this my main income, then you purchase an entrepreneurial package. Minimum price, €109. And it's giving you a lot of products, it's giving you training, it's giving you tools for your business, and you can earn from 7 different bonuses. So shortly said, the customer saves. The member starts for free and can earn some bonus. The entrepreneur, they purchase a starter package and they can build a team and they can have a huge, huge income. So that being said, what are the products and services of Crowd1? Well, I already said we have our C store. Compare it with a shopping mall. Guys, and you already see the questions over here. Do you like to travel? Or do you play mobile games? Or do you play the lotto? Or scratch cards? Or do you want to learn the skills of being a successful entrepreneur? Well, it's very simple. You go into the shopping mall and you explore all the shops of online products and services that are distributed by our third-party partners. Global products, local products, and services in the huge online markets. And we are now in a few of those markets. You see a little bit from it here. You see Miggster, you see Live Trends, you see Tribute, you see Crowd1 magazine. So these are some of these amazing products. And we are just starting. The company is now just over 2.5 years old and more products will be coming. So let's take a closer look to the global products, online products and services. Well, first of all, we have Live Trends. Live Trends is an amazing company and they have a lot of hotels and condos all over the world, and we can be traveling for a very affordable price. And it's very simple. If you understand the travel industry, you understand that you pay too much for your travel. It's very simple. The whole travel industry is in the hands of Booking.com and Expedia. And next to that, you see a lot of small travel engines. And they are sometimes a few euros cheaper than Booking.com and Expedia. And then you think, okay, let's book the hotel over here. But you don't know that all these small engines, they are part of Booking.com and Expedia. And in this way, they can keep the price high. Well, actually, now we have LiveTrends, the only real competition with Booking.com and Expedia. And I've used LiveTrends already several times. And every time I saved a lot of money. Actually, yeah, okay, travel was not on top level in the past year. But yeah, I made a lot of profit on traveling. Imagine that if you travel with LiveTrends, you get up to 20% discount, depending on the deals with the hotels. If you're a LiveTrends Platinum member, that's possible that you pay an amount of €795 to LiveTrends, then you get up to 90% discount. Well, as I said, traveling was not top of the bill in the past year, but I'm a Platinum member of LiveTrends. So I paid €795. And even during this year, where travel was on the lowest of the lowest of the lowest levels, I saved about €2,000 already. So for the frequent travelers, it's amazing to be a Platinum member of LiveTrends. How do you become a Platinum member of LiveTrends? By being a free member or a paid member in Crowd1. So you have access to the C-store, and then you have access to LiveTrends. It's that simple. Well, next to that, we have Mindo, our world-class education program. Amazing mindset education, of course, amazing trainings from Peter Jacobson, our business philosopher. Affilgo is there, the gambling shop. Miggster is there, the social mobile gaming shop, and more products will be coming. There are regional products only for specific countries. And right now, there's one regional product specifically for Nigeria, which is Tribute, amazing lifestyle products. Well, the business concept is very easy. Crowd1 works with an app, and that being said, is 100% mobile. It can be done anywhere, by anyone, and any time. So how does Crowd1 make money? It's very simple. The member makes a purchase and get amazing discounts on these amazing products. And yeah, you can just introduce people with your unique link. And then they have their own unique link, but also their unique personal links to all those partner websites. And then a percentage of the partner company's earnings is sent to the affiliate partners. Well, in Crowd1, we have powerful starter packages. So that being said, this is for the entrepreneurs. And as an entrepreneur, if you're serious about your business, you go as high as possible. It's very simple. If you start a traditional business, €50,000 comes first, and probably even way more. And then you are just starting a small local shop or office or whatever. Well, in Crowd1, the best way to start is with the titanium pack, €2,499. But look what's in it. There is a 12 months Miggster social and Miggster retro membership in it. There is a lifetime premium Mindo education pack in it. There is €500 in LiveTrends travel benefits. There is LinkMe in it, your online virtual business card. There is SoMe in it. It will be like a content management system and will be launched very soon. Planet IX, our virtual reality game, and a lot of Crowd1 loyalty points. But you can also choose for the gold pack. Of course, it's a little bit less, but still an amazing way to start. A black pack and a white pack. It's a little bit less products, but there is always an opportunity to start with this business. So you can choose the level where you want to start. Then limited edition Titanium Pro. Well, look at this, an amazing value. All the products that are also in titanium. Look at Life Trends, 2,950 euro in travel benefits. That's amazing. So these are the packs, and you just choose the level where you want to start. And there is some surprises coming up. But you will see this later. So what's included? Social, mobile gaming with Miggster, and Miggster will be extended with Miggster Live and Miggster Plus. Well, Miggster is in the packages. You get it for free, the social and the retro, and you can get a subscription very soon with Miggster Live and with Miggster Plus. Well, Miggster Live will be like Twitch, so you can show yourself gaming, and Miggster Plus will be the more pro games. Well, compare them with League of Legends, those kind of games. Mindo education is in it, Life Trends, the amazing travel benefits, Planet IX hexagons, Crowd1 loyalty points, Link Me, Show Me, and the multi-wallet. Well, keep an eye on that. It will be launched somewhere this summer. And this is the best solution of payment. Well, Crowd1 has an amazing Power Starter program. And this program really helps you to get a great start as both an entrepreneur in Crowd1 and in the loyalty program. So these are the points, the loyalty points you can get if you purchase one of these packs. Look at Titanium Pro, 30,000 loyalty points. That's amazing. That's a great start. And this is how you can start. The Power Starter program gives a fixed number of loyalty points and gives different points based on the rank, but is not affected by the factor program per status. Then the upcoming products, the pre-launch, Planet IX, now in pre-launch. It's the newest virtual real estate game where the world is being mirrored. You as a Crowd1 member get free pixels. You can claim them in your back office. And later on, you can place your pixels, you can grow your land, you can develop your land. It will be worth more money. And then eventually you can sell your property for real Bitcoin. So actually, yeah, some people compare it with Monopoly, but then with real money. So you can earn real money with this new virtual reality game. Virtual real estate, real trade platform connected to it, and it will be launched somewhere this summer as well. It's the new mega trend in online gaming. There are companies already having these kinds of games. I think it's 2 or 3 companies, but they didn't start with 30 million members. And we are starting with 30 million members. So something more about Planet IX. The sooner you join in, or the sooner you claim your pixels, the more you get. And right now we are in week 9. So this means 9 weeks before launch. So this is what you get if you're on these packs. Look at those people who already claimed 13 weeks before launch, and having a Titanium Pro pack, they could get 130 pixels. But on top of that, they were able to purchase a 100 extra. That's amazing. So that's a great start of their business. So that about Planet IX, the multi-wallet, the best payment gateway coming up, included in that stock exchange, everything is in it. And it's one of the best payment solutions in the world, being launched later on this summer. So to recapitulate the products we have now, Miggster, Life Trends, Tribute, and Mindo. And the future products, Link Me, Show Me, Planet IX, multi-wallets, entertainment. Year of 2021 will be the year of entertainment. The year of 2022 will be the year of communication. But look at this. There are more projects in progress, projects from which we as presidents or senior presidents or ambassadors even don't know they exist. So there's way, way more to come. And actually, we can be part of every industry in the world. Well, compensation plan. And I'm not going to dive deep into this. I'm not going to dig into this at this moment. You see these amazing bonuses here that you can get. The top 3 as a member already. The bottom 4 as an entrepreneur. But if you are here at this webinar and you think, hey, I want to know more. I want to know more about these bonuses. Then you come back this afternoon. And the link is the same link as this link, the same password. And the times are being shared in the chat by one of the co-hosts. They are sharing the invitation in this chat box from this Zoom box. And this webinar is every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. There, the whole compensation plan will be explained, including a Q&A. So if you're here and you want to know more about this amazing compensation plan, then please be sure you come back later this afternoon. One thing I want to highlight is the fear of loss bonus, because if you remember a free member and you introduce 4 people with a white pack, you get a voucher of a white gift code for free. You can give away that voucher if you're a member, if you're just starting as a member yourself already, but you can also use this voucher to get your own starter package for free. So if you're a free member, and within 14 days after you start, you introduce 4 people with a paid pack, you get the same paid pack for free as a gift voucher. If it's different packs, like you see in the bottom line, 2 gold, 2 blacks, you get a black. It's that simple. So 14 days, so you can make a kickstart. You can really make a kickstart with Crowd1 as a free member. So if you're a little bit low on cash, this is no excuse. You can just start your business, build your business, work very hard in the first 14 days and of course also beyond, and you can earn your own pack for free. But if you are the real entrepreneur, I would always choose for the higher packs. Well, Dubai Live, this was the event, and it will be May 25 till May 27. I think all the tickets are sold out. I'm not sure about that because we have those lockdowns all over the world. So it's not sure from which countries people can come over to Dubai. Guys, next week, Tuesday, on the 18th of May, I will travel again to Dubai, spend some nice days of holiday, and then be at this amazing, amazing event. I was on the event in beginning of March. I was on the event beginning of April, and I will be at the event this month, 25th till 27th of May. And it will be amazing. We will be having about 600 people in an amazing place, the Theater of La Pearl. And yeah, it will be exciting. It will be exciting. When we are there, also during some holiday break, of course, we will be trying to come to the webinars regularly to give you some update on what's going on there. So amazing events are coming up again, and we really hope we can really launch bigger events very soon. But in the meantime, there is online events, so always watch your back office and be sure you never miss an online event. So a little summary, why Crowd1? Because it's a mobile business. It's a global opportunity, and it's an entrepreneurial opportunity for only 109 euro. And you can even start for free. It's not depending on one product area. There's no prior experience required. and it has high quality videos, apps, and presentations. Build one crowd and get paid on multiple opportunities. Crowd1 has a powerful, passionate management team. A compliant, legal media team. The best compensation plan in the industry. An amazing loyalty program. A simple and duplicatable system. So actually, Crowd1 is the company for everyone. So take a good look at this. Who are you? Who, how, and why? Are you a customer? You're welcome. You're going to use the products and you get discounts. Or are you the member? Still for free. You recommend the products just like you recommend a restaurant. And as you can see, we are not in sales, we just recommend. You get discount, you get sales bonus, you get active user pool, you share in the loyalty program, and you get fear of loss bonus if you introduce 4 members with a paid pack. Or are you the entrepreneur? And you build a team, you also get these discounts, these sales bonus, this active user pool, the loyalty program, the fear of loss, and on top of that, the crowd bonus, the matching bonus, and the residual bonus. Well, it's very simple. How do you start? You sign up with a sponsor link. So you sign up with the sponsor link of the person who invited you here. You select the product or products and packages that you want, and you select the payment method. If you're in Europe, you can pay with bank transfer. And if you're outside Europe, Bitcoin and Ethereum, Visa, MasterCard via Nova Pago is possible. And later on, there will be better and easier payment solutions. And then you just start. You get the app and you use the products you want and you build your team if you want to be an entrepreneur. Well, what do I do first? Take advantage of the tools and systems available. So you decide who you are from the list of 3. Are you the customer, the member, or the entrepreneur? Then, if you are the entrepreneur, choose your entrepreneurial starter package and activate your products. Third, create your name list and choose which 5 people you want to start your business with. And that being said, also a member can do this. Even if you're a free member, choose 5 people. Who are you going to tell about these amazing products? Then help your 5 and bring them into the system with trainings and presentations. Help them to get at least a white pack. And then participate on the next online event. Actually participate on all online events. And if possible, and if you grow into this system, be sure you never miss out on all these events, but also try to get to Dubai. You have to be there. So next step, duplicate the 5 steps and you can grow a massive, massive team. So I have some final questions for you. Are you happy with your current situation or life? Yes or no? Do you have a smartphone? Yes or no? Do you make money with your smartphone? Yes or no? Do you like to make money with your smartphone? Well, my answer would be yes. Do you have minimum 3 to 5 hours per week to do it? You see the minimum? Only 3 hours a week. Yes or no? And do we have the financial possibility to start? Yes or no? Well, ask yourself these questions and discuss them with the person who invited you to this webinar. Well, what you see here, epic promotion till July 5, 2 p.m. CET. Sorry guys, but I'm not going to share it with you. If you really want to know what's going on, what this big surprise will be, then you join the training this afternoon. Then you join the meeting this afternoon where you hear everything about the compensation plan, about all those amazing bonuses you can earn. And as far as I know, we have this webinar at 5 p.m. Central European Time. It's the same box, same password, and you are welcome to learn more. So if you are that person who wants to be an entrepreneur, come back this afternoon, 5 p.m. Central European Time, and we will tell you all about this compensation plan. If you are the member, I think, well, maybe it could be interesting for me as well. Of course, you're welcome to join. Maybe that part of the Zoom link, of the Zoom presentation, will open up your mind to say, hey, at 1 p.m. I still thought I was a member, but now I realize that I can be an entrepreneur as well. Or maybe you're that customer and you still want to know more. Also, you are welcome. Maybe you think, after listening to the compensation plan story, oh, but I can be a member, or I can even be an entrepreneur. Everything is possible, because impossible is nothing. So again, this afternoon, training and Q&A, coming Saturday, Super Saturday with massive training. Next week, I will be in Dubai until the 29th of May. So yeah, I will hop in on as much webinars as possible and to give you some updates from Dubai. And for now, thank you for being present at this webinar. God bless. Love you all, guys. And let's go back to Captain Louis.
All right, guys. This is amazing, right? It's all about, it's all about convincing yourself. Are you in or are you in? So anyway, thank you, Mr. Eddie, for that well introduction. I mean, of the company and whatever is in store. So the information is right there on the chat box for the training, guys. So it's all about building this, just like what we did way back in grade school, in high school, and in college. We spend so much time. We pay our tuition fee to graduate high school, college, and all that. Here, while you're learning, you're also earning. That's the cool thing about this. And it will not take you 15 years, guys. And the only thing that we could do is have your dream, get it ready. If you are senior citizen in the Philippines, and then just to finish up this presentation, guys, we have people in the Philippines who are senior citizens, 64 years old. I love this lady because she inspires everyone in the Philippines, because she didn't even have a phone. She didn't have a phone. I mean, she had that one of those old style phone. Guess what, guys? She is today a manager 3-star. She doesn't even, I mean, cannot even talk to a lot of people. And that time, it was September, it was in October 2019, right before COVID, just to leave you with this note. This lady, little did I know, when I was presenting Crowd1 to them way back in October 2019, guys, they were all seniors. I go, what's going to happen? I was just beginning, right? This is a technology business. It involves, cryptocurrency, a little bit of that, and all of that. Most people will probably say, this is not for me. But you know what, guys? For me, looking at them, I said, I will do my best. I will do my best to represent this company. And lo and behold, this lady today is a manager 3-star. But here's the biggest part of the story. I didn't know that this lady was gonna lose not only her electric service, because she haven't paid yet. She was gonna lose a house that her forefathers, whatever, lived. She had grandchildren living there. She had her kids living there. I mean, a lot of people living and depending on her. Guys, that was before COVID. And that was a big why for her. This became like the light in this dark tunnel of her life. This is prior to COVID. Think about that without Crowd1. Now the COVID virus came in and now they don't have a house. Well, guess what, guys? Today, she was able to save that house. She is now a 3-star going to 1-star. Congratulations. There's a lot of people like this we can save. All we need to do is keep sharing it. We don't have to worry too much of pressure. Just keep sharing, just like sharing a good movie, a good restaurant, a good something. Human beings are good at that at some point, guys. When we see something good, as in the bottom of our good heart, This is just like, you're looking at a cave full of gold or diamond, everything, and you can't carry them all. And you said, hey, listen, all you have to do is check this out. And it makes your job easy because Mr. Eddie and the rest of the crew of Crowd1, especially the global team, will help you get to those destinations, guys. The game now and the ball is in your court. Okay, guys? So we'll just play this game just like the way you like playing basketball or any games, especially the mobile games. Just have fun with this and then think of that dream. And if you are a senior citizen and if you're an OFW, Filipinos, who have worked so hard outside of the Philippines, think about the fellow OFWs or overseas Filipino workers that have left their children. Now there's a big chance that you come back home. All I have to do is have that dream, get the cobwebs out, get the dust out of the dreams. Let's get going on. We will help each other get to that destination and to the promised land, which is president moving to ambassador, because this company Crowd1 have given the odds in our favor, guys. They have taken some of those hard things, but of course, we still need to go to work. It's simple, but it's not easy. So, but with that said, thank you very much for being here, especially for the leaders that have helped out. And of course, if you have those new people, guys, talk to the person who invited you here. Find out more about this. This is not a sprint. This is a marathon, guys. We will do this together. Okay, so this is Captain Louis from the Philippines. God bless you, and we'll see you at the training. Bye bye. Take care.